Any mishaps today?
Nah, everything's been pretty smooth today, actually. Right, so wait, so he's buying them for 5p, you said, right?
Vito's around, but he's got like 12 minutes to go to.
Yeah, easy, easy.
How long you gonna plan on sticking around here for?
Well, I mean, I'm gonna put in some work on this thing now, make some calls and try fucking get some carcasses and shit on board, but...
You got it.
Yeah.
I do believe that, you know, yeah, let's get steady around here.
Yep.
So I do believe here that, you know, as in a standard butchery, you know, it's looking good, the foundation. But as Luciano had mentioned, you know, having workers here who are actually working, you know, thing is, you know, you got the hunters, right?
Yeah.
So the hunters they'll grab, you know, kill, they'll cut them up here, and they'll bring them down here. But, you know, my question to you is there an isolation point to the point where, you know, hunters are hunters, and the butchers are the butchers? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well...
Or is it an all-in-one here? You know what I mean?
That's a good point.
And, you know, for me, here, hear me out. You know, hunters come down. You know, they get a decent price on the box or whatever, you know, they got here to sell. And, you know, the butchers are basically, you know, the butchers, right? They process, you gotta have an incentive for them, right? Because how otherwise you gonna get bodies in the build here, right? You know, people love to work for free, but they're not as hard working for you for the future here, for your opportunity. But, you know, to me, it's about any business works here within a profit, a revenue, you know, after expense. And, you know, I know you're working hard, but, you know, we gotta make sure that this place is profiting as well. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Mr. Strut.
Yeah, I get what you mean,
So as Luciano said, you know, you buy the boxes off of them at a certain price, but the thing is, what stops them from coming in here and not doing it themselves here, right? Because you wonder why there's so many hunters, is because they're cutting out the processing fee of the butchers. You know what I mean? That's what I'm thinking here, right? But, you know, as the butcher comes up, as yourself here, then how do we regulate that market? Now, you know, sure we can bring in Vito as well later. But Luciano did mention it. You're buying the boxes, you know, you have your employees here, and they process the meat, right? Because they understand the PPE. They understand the training here. The hunters, perhaps, just perhaps, you can have a dual agreement that they are hunters, but as long as they take care of the, you know, take care of the standard operating procedures, you know, they're trained up here, well and sound.
Oh, sorry, mate.
You're right.
Okay.
You know, I didn't see you drink anything there. You know, you got nitric acid there. You got a couple of bandages.
Yeah, I got like.
All right. You got a good one on me there.
Yo, Darren,
Be a shiner in the morning.
Yeah, hey, I got you know, my skin is extra. You know what I mean? Should have been a box or something.
I can't get into it.
Alright, how's that? Let's see. If not, you just drop on the floor. I think I'm alright though, but just need to be sure. It's alright, I think I'll be fine.
There you go.
Alright, wonderful. But yeah, you know, so, you know, continuing here is basically, you know, how do you go ahead and you get this butcher up and running so that the hunters respect that the butcher needs to make money as well?
I've got a good idea.
Yeah.
So they can like process their own meat, right? But they won't get a good enough quality. But if they was to process it through the butcher, then they'll get the top quality cuts because the butcher's more trained. So if people want to be ignorant and not go through the procedures, they ain't going to get a good quality meat and they won't get paid as much. Whereas if they go through the butcher, they get a higher grade, you know?
That's right. Now, when things do develop, he brings a good point here. when things do develop and you have your processing machine here, potentially, you control your higher bases here. Things flourish down the line. The mayor, he's intrigued with what you're doing. He says, you know what? Here's the butcher for you. And, hire these guys. And, perhaps they get paid on the clock. But, you know, all in tandem, things will come together.
Yeah.
But, as the infrastructure is here, we got to lay the groundwork out and, bring it together. For me, I've been in business, food business, car business, I mean, mechanic business. I've done it all. Lawyer business, I
Mm.
mean. So, I got a good, set of, mind of things, but it's always good to hear it out from, other ends here. But as he said, once this development of the city comes out, you start getting personal orders from the butcher. That'll be your bread and butter. You know what I mean? And that's
Yeah.
how he mentioned here, Mr. Bronson, that you'll be making that higher tier of
Yeah.
income here.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, what would you propose right now? How would so obviously we need to build some sort of staff around this area as it stands at the moment, right?
Outstanding. Yeah, as Luciano mentioned, having some bodies in here when the times aren't around for the cock is in the head.
Mm.
That you may have a reach when he doesn't there. But in tandem, that's basically an accessory to the main business of a butcher, right? I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. So what
Yeah.
about something like we have people down here butchering the meat in there for people. They take 10% or something like that.
Yeah.
Would something like
We
that
could do
work,
that.
or would that?
But the thing is, how do you go on about to say, hey, well, that's the thing is, these hunters and everybody, it might get violent in the beginning, but you're gonna just have to close these doors, and it's only gonna be authorized personnel only. It's the only way it makes sense here.
Oh, well,
You know what I mean?
I'm gonna need a bit more backing, right? That.
Yeah. So you gotta start recruiting here. You gotta start getting more bodies, more people in uniforms.
Mm,
More eyes out here. Get your your Discordian channel up here for the business here, and
yeah.
have your boards up. Have your notification board. You know what I mean.
Yeah,
It'll be a
absolutely.
good thing. But definitely, getting the bodies on board, and I'm sure that you'll be able to here. And I think once that happens, then you'll have some presentation. Ask me how the lumber guys did it. Well, it started with one guy who had an idea. Mr.
Mm,
Jack Kettleman here. Jack Kettleman, goes, creates a union, turns nothing to something here. It's rather admirable, but I'm not quite sure if it's with good intention, nefarious intentions here. But that being said, to me, I just don't enjoy the word union.
mm.
Especially the way it is going in nowadays. But all it's gonna take is more money involved and somebody pissed off, and all of a sudden you're gonna see goddamn wars between these goddamn unions out here. You know what I mean? I mean, when you have
Yeah.
hundreds of people at your disposal, I mean, goddamn, potential monies, Ponzi schemes. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, absolutely.
But
All right.
we fend for ourselves here. With our good hearts, our good things we got in our chest here, and we likewise find the same people here. I mean, I think really for this business, getting more bodies on board and some round the clock things going on, and basically controlling. If they don't have the PPE, how can they come on in here and work? And if they're not authorized, then you know what I mean. You go
Yeah.
down to the mechanic shop. You try to go get a job. You got to get interviewed by the manager. Perhaps that's you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
With that being said, you got your employees. You're gonna have your supervisors, your managers, your regular employees, and you know what I mean. Everybody
Sure.
says the same thing. If they don't follow the word, well, hey, go ahead and get some backing by PD then. You know what I mean? They coming in here hostile and they're unauthorized. Call the PD. Don't be pulling out your knife here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Lose it all. Everything you worked for. It's not a good thing. I mean, if, you know, you know how we Italians do it here. You come at them when they're not expecting it, and that's the
Yeah,
best way that you can do it. They turn the
for
back
sure.
and say they think they won. Well, guess what? You can have the fucking butcher in the goddamn alleyway while they go into the apartment. Guess who's there waiting up at him, huh? Yeah,
Absolutely, mate. Absolutely.
that's
Hey, sounds
that's the
good.
type of nightmare I like. You know what I mean?
Fucking oath, mate. Fucking oath.
What I'm fucking
Alrighty.
talking about.
Well, I will. I've already got a list of people that have shown a lot of interest in them and interest in
Absolutely.
jobs in the future. So I might go through that list,
You got yourself a
make some
notebook?
calls. Yes, I do.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
By any chance, where'd you pick that up from?
Honestly, I got a lady called Ginger. Ginger Ale. She was down there the other day. She brought it down
Yeah,
for me.
yeah.
I got her to pick me one up. I believe you can get them from the convenience stores.
I mean, you
Yeah.
can. I'll check it out.
Yeah. So I've got a list of names already. I'll give them a bit of a call, and I'll start making some moves there.
Beautiful, beautiful. Love to hear.
All right.
Yeah,
Try
like,
build on that 10% fucking thing.
Well, I mean, for now, right? I mean, things might change. Government subsidy might be procured for you. All within good time. Might not happen in a week or two, maybe in a month or two. But as long as people are happy and working in tandem here, then you know what I mean. But
Yeah.
in order for them, yeah, like you said, 10%. If you know everything, yeah. My thing is, if people ain't happy with it here, you just gotta kind of make it how can I say, make it feasible. But you gotta still learn. It's still your business if this is what you're moving forward with. And it's an amazing thing, because looks like there ain't no hostile taking over here. So it may be yours for the taking. Just depends how much you want to move forward. And if there's competition, well, hey, hire them on board, get them on the clock, and get them on. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Get them on everything you need here. Get them on your archives, your directories, and if anything happens, then hey, you got other people around. They can call the PD as well. But yeah. That's the thing is the money. How what's the incentive to work here? You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, say for example, one deer, right? How much can we procure from one deer here?
It's 15, I believe, per box of fur. And I think you get 2, so 30, and then 35 per box. No, sorry. Is it a 4? Wait, hold on. So it's about roughly 1,000 per 4 deer. So split that by 4.
Wait,
That's your
wait.
number there. About
Four deer is $1,000
roughly, yeah. About 950 to 1,050 in between there somewhere.
for a total of 4 deers.
4 days, yeah.
So it's about 250 each or so each deer.
Yeah, about that.
All right. And the contracts up there, they come in fours. I'm assuming.
What do you mean?
You go up
So
there.
you
Just
you need a hunt in pairs or 4s or 6
Alright.
people in a hunting party.
all right. So for example, say 2 of us go hunting. I've never hunted, but say 2 of us go, and how many deers can we bring back?
Depends how long you want to stay up there for, to be honest. But
Right.
I mean,
Say about an hour. Say we're hanging out.
I'd say you're looking at around about fucking 8 to 10. I'd say
8 to 10 deer. huh?
maybe
All right, so it's
maybe no,
potentially,
maybe a little bit less actually. Maybe about 8ish, about 8.
All right.
I think if you're pumping, and you weren't getting fucking distracted and just getting on with the job.
Right.
So they'll get about what? They'll get 900. I'll take 100. We'll take 100 roughly,
Right.
which is fucking pennies, right? I mean,
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, but that's the thing. Is it enough for them to stick around? You know what I mean? For any kind of workers here. You know what I mean? I mean, it's all good and said and done for, but perhaps maybe worth. Did you ever reach out to a judge here?
Not yet. No, I tried to give Norman a call, but he did not answer. So yeah,
He's generally extremely busy.
yeah.
Miss Carlson, she's very polite there. Let me see if oh yeah, they disappeared like yeah, and they should disappear. Hmm. All right, that's all right. Yeah, for the most part, keep doing what you're doing. My thing is, you're gonna have to get your your voice in the ear of a judge or so. Let them know if there's kind of any kind of government step in, because at this current moment, you know, what I'm trying to avoid here is you putting up a wall here where they can't process the meat, and that is what might be able to have to happen. But you get what I mean? Either
Yeah,
that
absolutely.
or you let it rain free here. They need to do their authorization of PPE and there's proper training here, and you have your own group of hunters that go and fulfill themselves here, so that they don't actually have to pay the fee of 10%. I think that might work better here,
Okay, yeah, I get what you're saying. So,
right?
uh, I build a team that don't have to pay the 10%, and they help run
Right,
the place.
right, and also they get some representation with yourself and
Mm.
any type of perks that the butchers may be able to provide. Also, as things unraveling and developing here. Potentially let them know that the wages will be increased and more attractive here down the run once
Mm.
bulk orders and the other things here and such of providing the processed meat to certain restaurants and such things of the sorts. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Okay, I
Yeah,
get that.
kind of treating them down the line, saying it'll get better, and I'm sure, surely it will.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean,
Yeah.
hey, coming from some truckers, I tell you, it's the
Yeah.
only thing got got us keeping. But hey, yesterday I had I didn't have much. Today I got a little more. That's alright with me.
Definitely, definitely. Okay. Oh, okay.
You hungry or anything?
No, I've got plenty. I actually was at the thing before.
Alright, beautiful. Yeah, wonderful. So hopefully, take a note of a few of them ideas, see what works best for you. You know what I mean? I'm always here, right?
Appreciate that, man. I appreciate it immensely.
Of course, of
Okay.
course.
It looks like I've got a lot
Yeah,
to start getting onto.
yeah, no worries. I mean, I would have you putting up advertisements there at the hunting board then?
No, I haven't yet. I will go and do that as in a moment, actually.
Right, right. I mean, give the incentive where, it's dangerous. You've had reports of, you know what I mean? Dangerous things here, I mean, my thing is, trying to press this 10% here, but me, it's kind of a, I don't feel, for me, yeah, I'll leave it at that. I got a little concern for it. That's all I say. But because right now they're hunting, they're doing their thing, but you know what I mean. But eventually, God knows tomorrow comes out. God knows what brings, what'll bring us, what'll bring us next week. Maybe people won't be hunting, just like
Hmm.
once upon a time we had the whole goddamn city grinding,
Yeah, for
and
sure.
now it's only goddamn Couso Truck and Co. and Bronson and I here, bringing
Oh
down these
yeah.
damn products from the north. I'm fearful that might breaking out into a riot down here. People not being able to get their cigarettes and their products of sorts.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'll get some advertisements there. I might put a couple up around here as well, saying, quit buying fucking carcasses and deer heads.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so it's a
Um,
great presentation you got here. Luciano was impressed.
yeah.
Seems that he's he does want to be within the business of you know the meats. So
Hmm.
and the produce here. He's a smart man, and you do your things right, you'll be seeing more of him.
100%, 100%. So he said he was
Yeah.
buying them for 5, so if I fucking buy them for 3.
Right.
I mean,
right.
even 4, fuck, honestly, that's what I mean. As he said, it's not about the money so much, you know what I mean?
That's right. That's right. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I mean,
I think,
hell, you know.
I think 3, mate. Yeah, so I'll go 3.
Yeah. Yeah. No worries.
Beautiful.
Right.
Yeah. Let me call Vito here. Since we're here. Contacted him about an hour ago. To be honest, how long do you think you're gonna be up for here? Just
Yeah, I can be around for however long I need to be.
all right, you got it. You got it. Let me check in with him. Let's see how he's looking. Oh, all right. He's probably in a meeting. All
No
right.
problem.
Well, I'm thinking we get back on the road here, Bronson and I. Well,
Yes.
and yeah. Other than that, Mr. Strut, I'm thinking it might be a little bit. You know what I mean? That maybe 2 to 3 hours. Italians in the meetings. I'm telling you.
Yeah, no, that's alright. That's all right. Well,
Yeah.
yeah, if I'm around, I'm around. I'll do my best, you know. But yeah, I'm around.
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
I tell you what.
it'll happen, right? It'll happen.
Absolutely. Just,
Either way,
you
we've
know,
made progress today. That's all that matters, right? Progress
you
is
got it.
progress.
He was quite interested and intrigued. So hopefully I'll text him and I'll tell him about hopefully a good time for you. I mean, if you said, I mean, you thinking 1 2 hours is good for you? Have you done your hunt today?
I haven't actually.
Yeah, beautiful.
I go to do it, and then I get sidetracked, and
Yeah.
then I get another meeting, and then another meeting, and then
Yeah.
fuck, yeah. Then I keep running into
Especially.
people, you know. I ran into Stelito, and I was talking to him for ages, and so
Right.
yeah. But
Yeah, no worries. Well,
so
we'll
good, I'll
get
get
on
there.
up to it, and yeah, that'll probably give us another hour or two, and I'll text Vito. I'll say that perhaps in an hour or two, and I'll try to gauge him.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah, beautiful.
All right,
Beautiful. Yeah, we'll get this going. I really do want this to happen here.
I appreciate
need
it,
you
man.
Yeah. So
So with so Luciano, right? We've built that relationship there
know,
where
just
the
to be honest
carcass is
here, Luciano is Vito's brother,
there. Okay.
like by the blood here.
Mm.
And many years ago, it was a beautiful thing. Everybody was in tandem together. Little bit before the collapse here. But it was a good thing. I mean, they noticed the awareness of myself here. Myself. I'm a very hard worker. I like to see the greater scale of things here. From the far end.
Mm.
And Mr. Luciano, he understands that. And for me, I'll never forget about the ones who treat me correctly. My thing is moving forward. Just be careful of Fancy. I think he may be a bit conniving here. Using himself here that using himself to utilize his own personal gains through others. Just be careful moving forward. But be respectful. You never know what anybody can turn into, become. But
Yeah.
I see you two here, and you guys are doing good things, and you guys have a good hearts on you. You're looking for the long end, which is really good for me. Anything that may persist. I'm still thinking about a business for this man. I'm thinking of getting him on the goddamn LSBN or something.
Yeah. Fuck.
You know what I mean? Ladies man over there.
Right, well, yeah, this is the chicken factory out fucking north, mate, huh?
Yeah.
A different type of bird, mate.
That's right, huh? Get that.
Nice. Okay, sounds good, sounds good.
Outstanding. All right.
Beautiful. Alrighty, I'll
Okay.
get some advertisements and shit up and get sorted. And then head up and
Wonderful,
do a little bit of a
wonderful.
hunt and yeah.
Hey, by the way, did you deliver the 30 to him?
Oh, fuck, no. That's right, hey, either
Yeah,
way,
give him a call.
I'll have more next time, you know? Fuck.
No, that's all right. But you got it stored up right now.
Yeah, so that's actually in my truck
Okay.
out there.
Ah, shit. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't you give him a call and have him provide you a location and yeah, and go ahead and just take that truck down there. I gave him 2 as complimentary, but yeah, I don't know how that passed by my mind there. Yeah, give him a call. Give him a
Yeah,
call. See if he answers. If not, follow him up with a text. He might be busy. And just have him give you a drop point, and yeah, just take care of that before you go up on the hunt trivia.
Yeah, absolutely.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Alrighty. Get on to that.
Outstanding. All right.
Beautiful, mate.
All right. Until then, this is Strut. All right.
Yeah, mate. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Looking forward to it.